Edward Theodore Gein was born on August 27, 1906, in Plainfield, Wisconsin. The small, isolated town offered a quiet life, but social connections were sparse, playing a significant role in shaping Ed's personality. Ed's childhood was shaped by his domineering and devout mother, Augusta. His father's alcoholism and the tense household left a deep psychological mark. Augusta taught her sons that women were sinful and to avoid the world. This constant fear and guilt laid the foundation for Ed's later deviant behaviors. The deaths of his father in 1940 and his brother Henry in 1944 deepened Ed's isolation. With his mother's death in 1945, he was left completely alone, and the farmhouse became his only safe haven. These losses accelerated his mental decline and triggered obsessive tendencies. His mother's room was preserved like a shrine, while the rest of the house decayed. This reflected Ed's life on the border between reality and madness, and his obsession with his mother permeated the structure of the house itself. Isolation and attachment to his mother led Ed to visit cemeteries. Initially, he targeted corpses of women from the local community. These acts temporarily alleviated his sense of emptiness and marked the early stages of his obsessions. He transported exhumed body parts to his home, crafting chairs upholstered with human skin, masks, and bowls made from skulls. These artifacts were the physical manifestations of his obsession to resurrect his mother. On November 16, 1957, Bernice Worden disappeared. Blood and an open register at her store, combined with Ed being the last customer, led the police to investigate and take him into custody. During his arrest, police discovered corpses and human skin artifacts at Ed's farmhouse. The revelation horrified the townspeople, leading the media to dub him the Butcher of Plainfield. Media and locals spread rumors that Ed had visited cemeteries at night in the past. These stories stirred fear and curiosity. His real actions merged with imagination to create local legends. The rumors and media attention dramatized Ed's actions. Townspeople were caught between fear and curiosity, often unaware of the full details of the actual events. The trial began in 1957. Ed was initially found not guilty by reason of insanity and committed to a psychiatric hospital. In 1968, he was retried and convicted of first-degree murder, with his mental instability officially noted. Ed spent the rest of his life under isolation and supervision. His connection to the outside world was almost entirely severed. In 1958, Ed's estate was put up for auction. Locals opposed using the belongings or house for morbid tourism. On March 20, 1958, the farmhouse was destroyed by fire. Though officially accidental, locals suspected arson, bringing relief and closure. Today, the farm site in Plainfield is empty, and the cemetery remains accessible. The town is quiet, yet the echoes of that horrifying story linger. Ed Gein's story resonated in pop culture. Films like Psycho and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre drew inspiration from his twisted mind and horrific actions. Using the house or story for tourism sparked ethical debates, questioning the line between curiosity, respect, and justice. Psychologists note that Ed's crimes arose from isolation, trauma, and obsessive attachment to his mother. Elderly locals still recount that era. The events created a collective memory of terror and astonishment in the town. Ed Gein died on July 26, 1984. Even after his death, his story continues in horror culture and true crime. Films, books, and documentaries reflect his dark legacy. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video. Turn on notifications to stay updated with our new releases.